Alright, what is up everyone? Here we are doing the very first live stream of the new 777 for myself. And at the same time, I've not done a live stream in quite some time. So this is nice to be getting back into this for at least a little while today, as it has been some time since I've had a little bit of free time to do anything. And let me just finish getting this set up here, and I think we're pretty good to go. Alright. Trying to just rearrange some stuff on my secondary screen here now that I've got the stream going. So yeah, we are sitting here at Orlando International Airport. I did do a stream yesterday and had it posted yesterday evening. However, it wasn't as good as I wanted, but regardless, it'll still get the job done. So I figured it'd be fun to do a live stream since I had some time to. So let's hop right back into the aircraft here and let's get this going and get on the way. We will be flying to Raleigh-Durham International. It's going to be a pretty short flight for the 777, that is. I don't think they would do this flight in real life because that is such a short flight. It's more of a flight for like a A320, around that variant, or a 737. Anything in that size range. So yeah, let's get the battery on here, get the APU running. Not going to go too in depth on actually how to start it and all of that, since my video yesterday did cover that. So now that we got the APU starting to turn on, we just got to wait a minute for it. It does take some time. I've already created the flight plan in SimBrief, and I will load that in through the aircraft. I'm not going to manually type it all in, as that would take some time. So now we just got to be patient for a minute or so. And as the title says, I am using Say Intentions AI air traffic control. This will be my third or fourth flight trying Say Intentions with using IFR flights, so we'll see how that goes. I am no professional when it comes to IFR flight. 98.7% of my flights are VFR, so I might not be perfect at IFR flight, but it's a learning experience, as anything is. So the 777 is coming to life now, as you can see. Now that that's running, we'll go up here and turn on this and some of my power here. Go ahead and get my window heat going. Emergency lights, get them armed. No smoking on. Seatbelts to auto. Navs on. Everything else looks fine over there. And again, we're just going to sit here and wait a moment. Eventually all these screens will come to life. You can also see here, this is still got a countdown, 20 more seconds, and then shortly after that the screens will come. That's done. And any moment now, these screens should come alive. And there really isn't anything you can do until then. Well, actually, I take that back. I can go ahead and program some of my frequencies in here. Ground, or actually we gotta get a, here comes the screens. As you can see, they're coming to life. Clearance delivery, go ahead and get that set. 34.7. And I'll go ahead and get ground also in there. That's going to be the first two I use, 1218. Actually, let's leave it on clearance, as that's going to be what I use first. Alright, so now that that is alive, let's go in here and get our sim brief loaded. I've done this like one time, so let's see if I can do it right the very first time. Get our position in there. Let's see, route. Have to request. This is it right there. I do want to select it. It says requesting. Sent. I think I have to wait a moment longer until it shows load, I believe. Yes. Load. And there it is. Activate. Alright. So there's that. Now go for our approach departure. Let's see. It is 17 right. Using the Faith 3.
Orlando clearance. This is Sentinel Golf Bravo Romeo uniform.
17 right. Faith 3. And execute that and get our arrival in. And again, I mean, this could change by the time we get there. Let's see, 5 left using I don't see it in here. It's supposed to be this one, but with a 1 at the end. So we'll just put that one in for now and see what happens. Like I said, that could change by the time we get there. So, alright, those are in there. Let's go to our legs, vectors, that's fine. Let's just gear out any discontinuities. If anybody ever has any questions, whether it's during the live stream or not, simply just put a comment in there and I will get to explain whatever it is I was doing at that time. Alright, so we should be good to go on all that now. So let's go over here to our electronic flight bag. That should be it. Is that it?
Bravo Romeo uniform, okay. Pass your message.
Alright, yes, that should be the correct one, I reckon. Alright, so let's go to airport KM. Wait, I can import, maybe not. MCO Orlando runway 17 right.
We're looking for VFR departure straight for Miami International.
Now let's
with information officer
to performance.
Clear Airline Airport via the Jeremy 3 departure in this file. Climb maintain.
Flaps
270.
Center of gravity set.
75 for departure. Departure frequency 119.4. Squawking 3134.
157.
Southwest 4301. Read back. Correct.
160 and 16 tree. Sweet. All right, there we go.
Tower, this is American 2319 requesting IFR clearance.
Some of these people
Romeo.
you're hearing in the back are actually real people on Say Intentions that are in my vicinity or are on my channel frequency that I'm on. Some of it is just chatter it's injecting that's not really actually real. But we have that in now, so let's go back to the menu. FS actions, let's get some fuel on here, 30%, that should be plenty. Hello, doors, ground connections, I do not need that. Maintenance, oh that should be good. Ground operations, go ahead and remove. Let's put the parking brakes on and remove the wheel chocks.
American Airlines 2319 or Orlando clearance information. Romeo is correct. Clear to Juliana via the Dideni 3 departure, then
RTO,
as filed. Departure runway 17 right. Initial climb to 4000. Departure on 119.4. Squawk 3475.
And I've pretty much got the cabin ready.
JetBlue 592, read back correct. Expect runway 35 left. Contact ground on 126.4.
So as soon as they stop talking,
Ground on 126.4, JetBlue 592.
I'm going to get clearance. Orlando Clearance United 610 requesting to open my flight plan to Raleigh Durham International.
Orlando Clearance Catbird 104 Bravo Delta. We are requesting our IFR clearance to Jacksonville
Be quiet,
with
dude.
information whiskey.
United 610, Orlando clearance. Clear to Raleigh via the Father 3 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5000. Expect flight level 3901, 0 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.3. Squawk 4546.
Orlando Clearance cleared to Raleigh via the Father 3 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 3900. 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.3. Squawk 4546. United 610. Alright, so let's get that in here. Squawk 4546.
United 610, read back correct.
Whoa, it's backwards. Can't see. Alright, 4546. Alright. Got all that set. I can go to ground now. Do not need clearance no more. So let's get my altitude set correctly for 5,000 feet. Airspeed for 220. Since I'm in the vicinity of Class Bravo airspace. Under thrust armed flight director on. Alright, let's get everything ready to start and then get pushback. And we're good. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, let's get permission to push back engine start. Orlando ground, United 610 ready for pushback and engine start.
United 610, Orlando ground. Pushback and start approved. Information Papa is current.
Pushback and start approved. United 610. Alright, so let's get to pushback. Since this pushback like hardly ever works. With the 777 that is. If you watched my video yesterday, you would have a good laughing moment as you watched that tug try to back me up. It worked with all the other aircraft, but why it did not work with this one, I do not know. Maybe it's because it's so long? I don't know. But anyway, let's get our tug connected here. It's backing up. I'm going to do a manual pushback, or attempt to. I've never actually used that, so we'll see. Anyway, we're taking off 17 right. This is 18, ain't it? Yeah. It's this one all the way over here.
Sir, the bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
So, yeah, it's that one over there.
Set, lifting the aircraft. Standing by for pushback.
Alright. Let's release our parking brakes, because I'm going to do a manual pushback. Let's make sure nobody's around me. Alright, start manual pushback. Reverse. Reverse. Why are you not work? Oh, there it goes. This is definitely working better than what it attempted to do yesterday.
Logan Ground, Air Canada 769, looking for pushback and start.
I'm sure they'll put an update out for fixing this, because I really do like this app. Or a little mod, or whatever you want to call it, plug
Air
in.
Canada 769, Boston ground, pushback and start approved. Expect runway 22 right for departure. Taxi via Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo proceeds straight to the cargo terminal via taxiway Sierra. Proceeding straight to cargo terminal
good.
via
I'm a
Sierra
little center,
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Oh yeah, I didn't start up.
Air 5 Echo
Well, I was a
uniform.
little busy.
Continue taxi via Alpha to the west
Alright.
ramp.
Sir, clear to disconnect.
Can't really push back, control mode pushback and start the engines all at the same time.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
You can see engines starting down there.
5 Echo uniform, cleared to cross, 18 left.
Cleared for pushback and start, expecting runway 22 right, taxi via Alpha, Bravo 1 and Charlie, Air Canada 769.
Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo cross runway 22 contact ground on 121.9.
Crossing runway 22, contacting ground on 121.9. Falcon 762 Foxtrot
Holy
Romeo.
goodness, dude. What in the
Gulfstream
world?
671 Golf Sierra holds short of taxiway Echo traffic on final.
Yeah, that
Holding
dude.
short of taxiway
That
Echo
just
Gulfstream
crashed.
671 Golf Sierra.
Kinda wish I'd have seen that coming in, because
United 510.
that'd have been kinda funny. Alright. Engines are getting there.
Orlando Ground, United 510, ready to taxi.
And we're gonna ask for clearance to taxi momentarily. Both gens are on for the engine, so I'm gonna turn the APU off. And get our taxi lights, strobe lights on.
United 510 taxi to runway 17 right at your discretion.
That's
Contact
waiting
tower
for
on
them to talk.
118.45 when ready for departure. Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo, hold short of taxiway Delta traffic on final.
Holding short of taxiway Delta Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo.
Orlando ground, United 610 ready to taxi.
say again? United 610, taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet 1, Juliet Golf Hotel 1.
Taxi runway 17 right via Juliet 1, Juliet Golf Hotel 1 for United 610. Alright. Let's get our taxi on. Oh, chill. I ain't taking off. I applied just a tiny bit too much thrust and it thought I was taking off. I can go ahead and get my flaps set though. I've only been to 3 airports my whole life, and Orlando was the biggest of them all, and I will say, it was a really cool airport. Other than having fun flying in a plane, the tram ride was pretty cool, going from the terminal. And I wanted to go see it, but I didn't have a car. But over here, about straight in front of me, towards the corner of the airport, is a Boeing, not a Boeing, goodness gracious, a B-52 Stratofortress they actually have on display there. And it's really cool. At least from the pictures I've seen. Wanted to go see it, like I said, but I flew in. My rental I had to go to. Hello, Baker Gang.
Taxi departure.
And yes, the 777 is a very nice plane to fly. This is the first 777 I've
King Air
flown through
65
any
Papa, taxi
simulator.
to parking via Bravo, Alpha, Tango, Quebec.
And the default 787 is not bad. It's definitely not near as good as this.
Learjet tree, Lima Juliet, hold short
It's
of
got better
taxiway
than when it
Alpha, awaiting
originally
further
came out.
instructions.
And then the
Hold short of
737
Alpha,
by
Learjet
PMDG was really fun
Lima
too.
Juliet.
I'm pretty excited for the fly-by-wire A320. I think that's going to be
Papa,
pretty
hold
good.
short of taxiway Delta traffic on final approach. Holding short of Delta Cherokee
Yeah, we got a speed
315
bump
X-ray
here.
Papa.
Sir, everybody. I'm pretty sure some people just spilled some drinks all over them in the back. I'm pretty sure that's actually not there in real life. At least I would hope not. Alright, just a quick review here. Autopilot looks good. I am going to change my heading over because I might have some. Well, I'm going to leave it about there because I am going to get vectors at one point, more than likely. After I get done with my departure, or my SID. Read yesterday you can click this. Oh, you can click it. Nobody knows what it does. Seen that on Facebook yesterday. Kevin is ready.
908 Charlie Echo, hold short of taxiway Echo, awaiting further instructions.
Holding short of taxiway Echo Cessna 908 Charlie Echo.
King Air 145 Kilo Alpha taxi to holding point Bravo 2 via taxiway Alpha. Taxiing to holding point Bravo 2 via Alpha King Air 145 Kilo Alpha.
And here is my turn on to golf. and we're going to be at our hold short point at Hotel 1. The taxiway instructions for Say Intentions have got a lot better. Of course, it's not perfect for every airport. It's just some airports, because they got this new what's called taxi tuned. So it does help a lot. Let's see. All right, so we're holding short. Let's go down here and get tower programmed in. 118.45. Alright, and let's go ahead and get the departure put in there.
American 38 contact departure on 119.4.
What departure did they give me?
119.4, American 938.
They gave me
Thank you so
one.
much. Good day.
Trying to get to it. Oh my goodness. They gave me 135.
Tower Freebird 91 ready for departure, runway 17 right.
135.3. Okay, I've got that ready. Alright, flaps are set.
Winds
Let's
calm,
get
runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway
landing
heading.
lights on, taxi light off. Double checking everything looks good.
130.65
Oh, this is set.
through 17 drive.
And we're ready. Orlando Tower United 610, holding short, runway 17 right, ready for departure.
United 610, Orlando Tower, winds calm, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff, United 610. Let's see if I can manage to do everything correctly. Got a pretty good crosswind here. It's only 10 knots, but it's coming almost from my right. Almost due right. Oh yes, I always forget the built-in checklist. Always do. Over here and clear it out real quick. Of course, I would not do this in real life. I would actually follow it, because that's what it's there for. I just always forget that it actually is there. Alright, so now we're ready. And let's roll.
V1.
Positive rate of climb, gear up, and flaps up, and autopilot.
Clear for takeoff runway 26, 9 Mike Hotel.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike, make left traffic, runway 30.
Well, this thing ain't climbing.
Making left traffic, runway 30, Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
United 610, contact departure.
There it goes. Contact departure, United 610. Orlando departure, United 610.
United 610, Orlando approach, radar contact, cleared direct Buffy.
Cleared direct Buffy, United 610.
610, Orlando approach, alright, climb and maintain 2,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 2,000 feet, United 610.
Clear direct Island, the Air Canada 769.
Alright, looking good, looking good. Passing through 6,000.
Air Canada 769, contact Boston Center on 133.325.
Bye Orlando, bye Space Coast. I'll actually be down there next month in real life. Pretty excited.
Contact Boston Center on 133.325, Air Canada 769. Good morning.
United 610, climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb and maintain 17,000 for United 610. Right, climbing to 17,000. Everything's still looking pretty good. Pretty nice day down here, it would seem. Can you see people in this, I wonder? Nope. We're empty. The test flight. Alright. Over 10,000 feet, we can go over 250 knots now. I imagine momentarily they're going to tell me to climb even higher. Actually, they'll probably tell me to contact the center before that. Well, no, we'll find out. Technically, I could turn my landing lights off now.
United 610, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Thomas, if you look at our
Climb and maintain flight level 220 for United 610.
they drive real tanks. Imagine that. rolling over cars and obstacles in a 17-ton beast. It's a popular spot for thrill seekers and history buffs alike. The park even offers military-style missions for those who want to get a taste of what it's like to be in the Army. Quite the unique experience, wouldn't you say?
Okay, I don't know what she was talking about, but I gotta look into that. That sounded cool. That was the tour guide through Say Intentions. Now I'm expecting to go to center here pretty soon. This variant of the 777 has a cruise speed of Mach 0.84, which is remarkably faster than most of your other ones. Unless you're, back in the day flying the Concorde.
Climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, United 610. Moving on up. What did I just do? Trying to... Oh, there we go. That's what worked. Well, it wasn't working. Trying to slow my camera down here so I can go inside. Whoa, I'm moving a lot. What does this say? Download an updated app to seamlessly manage your travel. Okay, that's nice. Let's go up here and see how the first class is looking. Oh, the curtains are closed now. Yep, first class is looking good, even though there's nobody here. Alright, we are above 18,000 feet, so going to standard barometric pressure.
United 610, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300 for United 610.
The route to arrival, flight level 5, southeast, approaching the Ferric waypoint in about 2 minutes.
United 610, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0.
Jacksonville Center on 134.0, United 610. Jacksonville Center, United 610.
United 610, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon.
Put those visors out too. You can put them out too. How nifty.
Ryanair 88, Mike Bravo, SFB, ILS, runway 10.
What was that?
United 610, Jacksonville Center. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, United 610. It's cold outside up here. It is negative 23 degrees Celsius. Chilly.
Eurowings 4 Papa Mike, Bremen radar. Expect the ILS runway 25 right approach into Berlin-Brandenburg via the OGB 25 Romeo arrival. Hey, I'll have your descent instructions for you in about 17 minutes. IFR approaches are still a work in progress, so hang tight, okay?
Well, apparently I've flown much further than I thought, because now all of a sudden we're in like France or something. That must have been one of the pre-recorded. Because I'm nowhere near any of that she just said.
Thomas, if you take a look at our 10 o'clock position about 12 miles out, you'll see Crescent Lake. It's a beautiful spot and quite large, covering over 15,960 acres. The lake is known for its excellent fishing, especially for largemouth bass. Fun fact, Crescent Lake was named for its crescent shape, and is a favorite among local anglers and nature enthusiasts. You might even spot some boats down there.
Flight level 280, Southwest 65.
Okay, interesting. I doubt I'm gonna see any boats from up here, but that's cool.
88 Romeo, contact Copenhagen. Control on 134.68.
We've made it some ways. Let's see, we already passed Daytona? I don't think so.
United 610, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Goodness gracious for sending me way up there just for this short of a flight. Climb and maintain flight level 390 for United 610. Alright, anyway, back to that. Yeah, I don't think that's Daytona back there. Let's look on our map.
Alpha Tower 501, we're just heading straight ahead for about 10 miles.
Oh yeah, we've passed Jackson, or not Jackson, Daytona. Yeah, it was back there.
Copenhagen Control, this is Ebert 88 Romeo. We are at
Your speed's a little low.
Inbound Oscar.
Decreasing my climb rate so I can increase my speed here.
Alpine 616, contact Bremen radar on 119.51.
system still looking good. I do have failures turned on, so. I forgot I have this map. I don't have Navigraph though. Yeah, I forget I have this one.
501, contact Copenhagen. Info on 129.48.
Clem 975, contact Milan radar on 129.075.
By the time I get up, it's going to be time to start to descend. I did not think I was going to go up this high just for this, like, not even 500-mile trip. Oh, Jackson nonstop. With a bunch of exclamation points. I really only figured I would go to about flight level 340, at most 360, not 390. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Have you been flying this? Or are you thinking about picking it up, or just killing some time?
Skyway 148, climb and maintain flight level 180.
If anybody just heard a little soft bark of a dog, that would be my dog, who is gently barking in her sleep behind me. Passing through flight level 3.
Spirit 792, expect direct waypoint Tango India Mike in 5 minutes.
Flight level 3-4, almost.
Direct Tango India Mike in 5, Spirit 792.
Well, that's a good quote there. And with that being said, I need to never give up getting my airspeed back up, because it is struggling to climb. Let's drop down to only 300 feet per minute. Maybe even 200. My cost index is at 100, is it not? Oh, none of this got put in there. I thought I did. Well, that's not really gonna help much right now. This should help some.
Good afternoon.
Hopefully that'll help some now. A little more thrust. Yes, giving up on airspeed would be very bad. And we're doing better now.
Romeo, contact Bremen radar on 124.075.
Hey, my Mach speed was just 777 for a moment.
KLM 975, contact Milan radar on 129.075.
Don't think I've actually ever flown any aircraft up at this high of an altitude on here before. Because usually I'm just flying the the 737 or A320s, therefore I usually, well, those don't go this high. So yeah.
Thomas, if you look at our 12 o'clock about 5 miles out, you'll see the Jacksonville Beach Water Tower. This iconic structure stands tall as a landmark for the area. It was built in the 1950s and has been a guiding beacon for both locals and tourists alike. Fun fact, the tower is often painted with different designs, reflecting the vibrant beach culture of Jacksonville. It's a favorite spot for photographers and a great reference point for beachgoers. Keep an eye out for its colorful exterior.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I can't see that from up here though, but that's cool. Thank you there, Jackson. Stop. And ride deep. That is cool little emojis there, I would say. We are only now 4,000 feet away from our cruise and only 320 nautical miles out from our destination. Yes, it has took literally almost a third of the trip just to climb.
662 heavy, flight level 370.
Jacksonville Center 134.0, Rouge 1755.
Another good quote there. We are keeping going. We are carving through the air. Almost going too fast, actually. At a very narrow margin of airspeed I've got to stay in. Very, very narrow there. Yesterday when I flew this in the video, it did not I did not have to go this high, so I did not have to experience how narrow this
610, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.85.
speed is. 134.85 for United 610. Might actually request to descend. It's gonna start giving me problems. Jacksonville Center, United 610.
United 610, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon.
It's not giving me an overspeed warning yet. Really, an overspeed's gonna be like 292.
Flight level 320.
It is giving me an airspeed warning for too low. Yes. Yes, I see.
Bridge to 0, Skyways 148.
Well, let's see what we can see outside now. Let's see. Where might we be? Past Jacksonville not too long ago. So, Savannah, Georgia area maybe? I bet you this is Savannah, Georgia up here. Let's see. Jacksonville. Oh no, it's a little further up. We're near Brunswick, Golden. Never been there. I'm sure I've been near it when I drive to Florida. Be long, and we'll have to figure out what rifle we're going to be using, since I did not have the arrival sim brief was telling me to use. We shall see what Say Intentions tells me to do.
Dutchville, good afternoon. Skyway.
Only 1,000 feet to go and I can level out and keep my airspeed
through
up.
flight level 266 or flight level 320, heading 305, inbound to Tango Echo November Lima, India.
United 610, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.85.
Center on 134.85, United 610. Pretty sure that's where I was just at. It was. Jacksonville Center, United 610, back with you.
United 610, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon.
It'd be pretty neat to fly on a 777. Just to really see how massive this aircraft is. I've seen them in real life, but they've been... Usually they're around 16 to 20,000 feet when I see them, because they're coming in to land at Charlotte, and they're still that far enough out to be descending at that flight level.
662 heavy, contact Tehran radar on 125.7.
Trying to let it slow up a little bit, actually, even though it says my airspeed is low. Because I can go Mach 0.84 in this, and I'm going almost Mach 0.85. Oh, there, Magnetize? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Hang on, let me see. Magnetize? I guess that's right. I'm horrible at pronunciation. The only reason my GPA in college is not a 4 is because of English.
Thomas, at our 9 o'clock, about 5 miles out, you'll see the Glencoe Diamond Railroad crossing.
Oh,
it's a fascinating spot
yeah,
for
I'm
train
not seeing that
enthusiasts.
from up here.
This unique crossing is where two rail lines intersect at a diamond shape, allowing trains to pass over each other. It's a rare sight and a marvel of engineering.
Raymond, radar on 125.
Permit? What kind of permit are you looking at getting today?
Raymond radar, good day. 0 2 for Papa Mike, descending to 8,000 feet.
Well, we did finally make it to our flight level. However, I feel like the plane is struggling. Oh, driver's permit. Oh, well, congratulations and good luck. That can be a major milestone in the early ages of one's life. And it gives the opportunity of freedom to become a real thing. Alright, let's see. Boeing 777-300ER, I'm Googling. It's max ceiling right now. Just because I'm curious. Okay, thank you, Google. I didn't want it in metric. I don't know metric.
0 2 for Papa Mike, requesting descent to 6,000 feet.
43,000 feet, is that correct? wow, that's way on up there.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet, viewing 24 Papa Mike.
Rocket permit, that would be awesome. That's why I'm going to Florida next month, actually, is to catch some more rocket launches. I have went down and seen exactly 21 launches. About 10 of them was while I was in my first years of college down there, first year, down outside of Cape Canaveral. So I was obviously able to catch a ton of them while I was down there.
Miami Center, this is Eastcraft 777 on frequency.
Oh, we got another 777 with us up here.
Destination K-Jack.
And he's going to Jacksonville.
Good afternoon, Miami Center.
Not sure what the... Oh, now it's work. Wow. Okay, yeah. So I only want to do Mach 0.84.
Papa Victor Tango Alpha
moving over here.
Copenhagen. Info. Expect the ILS runway 10 left approach
I go
is quite
down
strong.
to 7, drops it back up. I
I'll have your descent for you in about 9 minutes.
feel like something's
IFR
up with
approaches
that.
are
I'm going faster
still a
than I
work in
want to.
progress, so hang in there.
Raymond Radar on 119, this was 505, viewing 24 Papa Mike.
Yes, that quote is kind of similar to my life's experiences. I waited a little while before I decided to go to college because I felt like doing something cool, and that's to build rockets and airplanes.
10 left approach, and we'll await another.
So in a little under a year, I will have that degree, and hopefully a job shortly after doing it. Well, let's see, we're probably like, what, 200 nautical miles out or so, 80, 240, give or take a little, from our destination. So it won't be too long and we will be there, considering we're going Mach 0.86, which I'm only wanting to go Mach 0.84, but the auto throttle says otherwise. It says I want to go faster. More speed. Now we're at Savannah, I would say. That looks like Savannah Airport. Yeah, now we're at Savannah. And on up here is Buford. I'm trying to click on it. Pretty sure, yeah, Buford. That airport actually has a video on there from a little over a year ago.
Contact Copenhagen.
The air show I went to there.
Decimal 475.
Where are we at? There's Myrtle Beach. There's Wilmington. NCA. No, that's not it. NKT, Cherry Point. That was the most recent air show I was at about 2 months ago or so.
Good evening.
I have some pretty cool videos on here of the F-22 and stuff like that flying around. It was pretty cool. And pretty cool is an understatement.
Copenhagen info, Video Victor Tango Alpha.
And I'm going Mach 0.86 my goodness. Or if I just switch it back to indicated instead. Will that work? Maybe.
JetBlue 945, contact approach on 125.35. Good day.
Contacting approach 125.35. Good day, JetBlue 945.
Let's see. It's hard to hear me. Was it maybe just while I was on external? I think it was pretty loud out there. And how are you able to import flight plan into nav display on aircraft for autopilot? Because I tried, won't read it. So what you have to do is do it on SimBrief, which if you don't know how to do that, let me know. I can kind of walk through it. Once you have it on SimBrief, you'll want to download it, but instead of downloading it for Microsoft Flight Simulator, find the file type that says for PMDG. When you find that one, you will want to save it to the flight plans folder that you find under the 777 package. I'm trying to remember the exact destination. It's like package 777 work, then flight plan, something to that extent. And then once you're in here and you get the FMC loaded up, you will go to route, and it's not going to look like this, but there's going to be a request button. It's either this one or this one. And you can actually go back to the very beginning of this video and see how I load it in. I don't show me creating it, but I do show me loading it in. But you'll hit request, and then it'll show 777 up here. You'll click that, and then click on whichever flight plan it is you want to load. It takes a few seconds. It'll hit request sent, and then wait 15-20 more seconds, and then it'll say load, and hit load, and then wait about 15-20 more seconds, and then over here it'll say activate.
Thomas,
and activate,
if you look at our
and
3 o'clock, about 2 miles out, you'll see the new Ebenezer Retreat Center. This place has quite a history. It was established way back in 1734 by German Lutherans who were fleeing religious persecution. They named it Ebenezer, which means stone of help, and it served as a place of refuge and community. Today, it's a popular spot for retreats and gatherings, offering a peaceful setting along the Savannah River. Fun fact, during the American Revolution, it was used as a hospital by British troops.
Okay, just in case it was kind of hard to hear me over her. Yeah, I could probably make a full video on how to do it all the way from start to finish, including making it on SimBrief.
United 610,
and how to find
Center, expect the ILS runway 5 right approach into Raleigh via the Buzzy 1 arrival. I'll have your descent for you in, about 17 minutes. IFR approaches are still a work in progress, so thanks for your patience.
Expect ILS runway 5 right approach into Raleigh via the Buzzy 1 arrival. I shall await, no problem. United 610. Alright, real quick, now that we have our arrival, because it is different than what I originally programmed into. Let's make sure we are under Raleigh arrival, and we're going 5 right. And we're doing the Buzzy 1. And execute. And we're good to go. Discontinuity. Another one.
United 610, contact Jacksonville Center on 126.125.
126.125 for United 610. 125. Jacksonville Center, United 610.
United 610, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon.
Alright, now we got that taken care of. Let me get back to the message chat here. So yeah, I could probably make one that shows how to find the file, location, all that. Because it's a pretty long path to get to it. It can be confusing, especially if you've never done it before. You're actually on a flight right now, like a real flight, or in Flight Simulator? Yeah, that is a really long flight, 15 hours from Australia to San Francisco. Goodness gracious. What part of Australia, like Gold Coast area? I don't know much about Australia. It's pretty though. My airplane just keeps speeding up. It doesn't know when to stop. I've got auto thrust at the 268 indicated, and it's just blowing past that. I can't get the Mach to work either, so I don't know. It worked yesterday just fine. I'm definitely doing something wrong. I highly doubt it's a bug. I'm sure it's me. sure it's something I'm doing wrong. In the sim, okay. That'd be cool to do it in real life though, either. Anyway, what plane are you flying? I'm guessing you're in the 777 as well? And if so, have you ever had this problem? This is like my 4th or 5th flight with it, and I've never had its airspeed just wanting to keep on going and going and going. Melbourne, okay, yeah. I know what you mean there. 1 or 1 a.m. Central or my time, going at 38,000. Very cool, very cool. Well, I know there's at least 2 of us up here in 777s now. I know there's much more than that. I'm sure there's a few hundred, if not a few thousand, possibly flying right now on the 777 PMDG version, that is. Still kind of hard. Let me adjust my
United 610, contact
audio.
Jacksonville Center on 132.925.
Alright, I bumped my mic volume up just a little. So the issue I'm having is my auto thrust, or auto throttle, whichever you want to call it, is armed for sure. And I'm supposed to be only going Mach 0.84, and I'm definitely going Mach 0.87. And even if I change it back to indicated and drop it down, my throttle just is maxed out.
Just be patient with us.
So I don't know. It is like it is stuck in full blown afterburner, even though, you know, they don't have afterburner. So yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. Because every flight I've done has been just fine. Wait, they just told me to switch frequencies, I think. They did. Contact center on 132.9025 for United 610. 132.925. Jackson Center, United 610.
United 610, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon.
I should be starting my descent sometime pretty soon, I would think. I'm 160 out. Kind of makes me nervous using Say Intentions since it is in very early stages of IFR flight for its capabilities, so who knows, I may end up having to do my own thing after we get there. But we're going to let it try. I'm definitely going to let it do everything until I know it's just not working. Yeah, it usually works just fine for me. It did all the other flights. It worked perfectly fine. So I do not know.
Contact room approach on 125.5.
Let's say on my performance here. Cruise.
Go to 125.5.
I don't know. Do not know. All I can say is I know the passengers are going to be extra happy that they're getting there a little sooner. I mean, technically, I'm not over speed
at
yet.
At 12 o'clock, about 8 miles out, you can spot the Orangeburg National Fish Hatchery Aquarium. This place has been around since 1912.
If I knew where to look, I probably could see it.
In the United States. It's a fascinating spot where they raise fish to stock rivers and lakes. Imagine a fish nursery, but on a massive scale. It's a hit with families and anyone interested in aquatic life. Keep an eye out. You might even see the reflection of the water from up here.
Such a gorgeous aircraft.
Miami Center, this is East Scott 777 on frequency.
Oh, there's another 777. There goes my dog barking some more in her sleep. It might be so quiet that nobody can hear it. She's definitely barking at something in her sleep.
Tango Alpha, contact Copenhagen. Info on 129.475.
124.5.
Copenhagen info, Zero Victor Tango Alpha, flight level 220, ready to continue the
We are almost 160 out. We're 130 nautical miles away from the Buzzy waypoint.
Skyway 148, descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
descent and maintain 8,000 feet.
I never noticed there's another tablet over here. That's cool. Did not know that.
VTO Victor Tango Alpha, descend and maintain flight level 100.
Hour and 20 out from yours. You're a little further than I am, but you've also been in the air much longer than I have. Much longer. I think like the longest flight I've ever done was like 4 or 5 hours. And I was simply just preparing for a final exam for one of my college classes. It was one of my math classes, and I just threw a long flight on while I studied. Oh, and by the way, it's negative 53 degrees up here right now, Celsius. Cold, cold, cold.
United 320 Heavy, Lviv radar cleared to Otopeni. Direct Rumuk, then as filed. Squawk 2752 and ident.
VTO Victor Tango Alpha, contact Copenhagen Control on 121.38.
There's a chance we might run into some rain when I go to land. It's I think it's raining in Raleigh, or a light rain. And it might just be cloudy.
Flight level 350 for KLM 975.
London Control, good afternoon, Skyway 148 with you, descending through 8,000, heading to 228. Inbound Tango Echo Bravo Romeo Alpha.
Cleveland Center, Bonanza 536, Papa with you, 7,000 feet.
Roger, Freebird 68 is cleared to Willows Glen. Vectors rather than a file climb maintain 4,000, expect 11,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is on 127.8 and we will put 5644 into box. Freebird 68.
Expect the ILFY runway 26 approach into Jacksonville via the Poggy 2 arrival.
And we're at 93 nautical miles out from Buzzy now.
Cleveland Center, Air Canada 769 with you at flight level 375, descending to flight level 240.
Not too windy up this far today. I've only got 26 knots headwind. Not too bad, not too bad. I know sometimes I've seen it close to 100.
United 610, Jacksonville Center, descend via Buzzy 1 for the ILS runway 5 right approach into Raleigh. Altimeter 2980.
Descend via Buzzy 1 for the ILS runway 5 right approach into Raleigh. United 610. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Since this is only like my 5th ever IFR flight, or at least trying to do it appropriately using air traffic control. As like I say in the video I did yesterday, I really only ever fly VFR.
610, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Descend and maintain flight level 290 for United 610. Alright. Let's see how my speed works with my descent. Okay, it did slow up. I was worried my throttle was going to stay like maxed out. I'm still slightly worried that
descend and maintain flight level 200.
Still worried that I'm going to go too fast. Flight level 200 for United 610. Kind of messed that up. I meant to say descend and maintain. They might make me repeat it. Let's see.
Super at radar, United 320 heavy with you, flight level 370.
United 610, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.45.
Jacksonville Center on 133.45, United 610. One 133.45. I don't know what that buzzing just was. Let's see. Oh yeah, I know I got my speed brake out. Jacksonville Center, United 610.
Thomas, if you look out at our 9 o'clock, 7 miles away, you'll see an observation deck. It's a great spot for tourists to get a panoramic view of the surrounding area.
Good afternoon.
Observation decks like this one are popular because they offer a bird's eye view that you can't get from the ground. Imagine standing there and seeing the landscape stretch out for miles. It's like being in a real-life postcard.
Sun and fun. No, I have not. Only reason is I'm in school every time it's going on. For the last 2.5 years I've been in normal school, and then I've also done summer school just to make just so I can graduate a year early. So I've never actually been to Sun and Fun. However, I do
Negative. East Route 777.
intend to go next year, more than likely, because I'll be done with school. because I really want to go to it. I'd love to go to Oshkosh as well. I'm much closer to Sun and Fun though. I've been to, in the last year and a half, the 3 air shows I've been to were all military. They were Buford,
Air France 662 Heavy, UAE Center. Good
Seymour
evening.
Johnson, and Cherry Point.
It's Grab Zulu Sierra. Contact Miami Center on 119.825.
Hopefully descent rate is good enough to get down in time.
Yes, Center Delta 972 request.
I feel like it is. I'm like 90 or 80 out. I could use my electronic flight bag app I have on my phone to calculate and make sure it's
Delta
correct.
972 descend and maintain flight level
I'm just gonna
110.
eyeball it.
Then maintain flight level 110, Delta 972.
Mint RL, have you tried to let it do the full auto land yet? The ILS auto land? I have used that every time so far and it's done pretty good. The last time I had to take control because it lost the center line, so I had to take over.
Delta 972 contact Washington Center on
5
135.2.
5 minutes, yeah.
Alaska 709, clear direct to
That's kind
Waypoint
of what
Bravo
I'm
Romeo
thinking.
India.
It sounds pretty
Clear direct to
accurate.
Bravo Romeo India.
I'll let it slow up a little more. I still got 9,000 more feet to go till I get to the new flight level.
Flight level 8,000,
My
climbing
son's
flight
flight level.
level 150. Singapore QNH 1010, Singapore 118 heavy.
Singapore 118 heavy, climb
So,
and maintain flight level 180, please.
do you know how to
Maintain flight
capture
level
the
180,
localizer
Singapore
and the
118
approach?
heavy.
Talking about that, I need to make sure mine's entered right.
Palace Control, good day, this is Speedbird 88 Romeo. We are at flight level 370, inbound, Lima, Echo, Sierra Delta, Oscar.
Jacksonville Center, this is East Craft.
Yes, it is.
On frequency.
United 610, contact Washington Center on 118.925.
Oh, it absolutely takes a while to learn everything, and yeah, you can't learn it overnight. I mean, I've been flying flight sims for years and still don't know everything.
American 1221, maintain flight level 180.
Contact Washington Center on 118.9025 for United 610. Stand by, I can try to run you through how to do it real quick so you can try it.
In the Millet 2 for the runway 36 approach into Charlotte. You've already given me the
Washington Center, United 610.
United 610, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Well, it's definitely good to know how to do a visual approach and land it manually. I mean, after all, you can't always rely on autopilot all the time, and some airports don't even have ILS capabilities, so sometimes you do have to land it manually. So for ILS landings, after you get your approach in on here and you execute it, it should automatically load your ILS frequency in.
United 610, Washington Center, descend and maintain 10,000, altimeter 2980.
Descend and maintain 10,000, United 610. It should load it in automatically, but if not, go to your map here in the airport. You might can find this on Navigraph too. I haven't used Navigraph in forever. Go to the ILS section, find which runway it is, and in this case I'm landing on 5 right. So you're going to take that frequency.
CF 26 left, descend and maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 26 left approach. Skyways 148.
I'm trying to wait for him to finish talking. Go to your FMC here, click on the nav, and make sure that same number is entered right here. And if it's not, just enter it in and throw it in there. So what that's going to do is that's going to make it the radar or the radio
Northwest 17,
find that
Center,
frequency
climb and maintain flight level 320.
and use that to automatically land it, which I will obviously be demonstrating the rest of it here momentarily. And pay for their Sim Plaza. Sim Plaza. I actually don't even know what Sim Plaza
Thomas,
is.
if you look at our 3 o'clock,
So
about
yes, I
11
bought it
miles
straight
out,
from PMDG.
you'll see the cabin at Morse's Lake. It's a charming little spot that has been a favorite for tourists and locals alike. The lake itself is a natural beauty surrounded by lush forests. The cabin was built in the early 1900s and has a rustic charm that makes it a perfect getaway. Fun fact, it's rumored that a famous writer used to come here for inspiration. Keep an eye out for the glistening water and the cozy cabin nestled among the trees.
Okay, I just turned the tour guide off. She's cool, but she's kind of getting annoying. So yes, coming in. Definitely getting close. Buzzy, what has it got me doing here? Going to the airport and then Implicit. I have a feeling I'm going to overshoot this like crazy.
Airfront 662, heavy UAE Center, contact Manhattan approach on 122.5. Singapore 118 heavy, contact Jakarta radar on 132.3.
Oh, okay. Kind of like Sim Market, I reckon. I bought some stuff off Sim Market before. Yeah, no, I just got it straight from PMDG.
Jakarta radar on 132.3, Singapore 118 heavy.
Alright, we're getting ready to cross over our 18,000 feet mark, so let's get our altimeter put in. And I'm going to make it barely, but I'm gonna make the flight level, it looks like. And I'm going to change
Singapore 118 heavy, Jakarta radar. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
Kind of looks like it was trying to take me on a weird flight path there. I don't know. It was like it had me flying over the airport first and then back to the next one. I don't know.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, Singapore 118 heavy.
Again, I kind of feel like the Say Intentions ATC kind of waited a little too late to start my descent, because I'm kind of having to descend a little faster than I would want to.
United 610, descend and maintain 6,000, turn left, heading 005 vectors for the ILS runway 5 right approach.
Descend and maintain 6,000, turn left, heading 005 vectors for the ILS runway 5 right approach, United 610. Left heading 005. Descend and maintain 6,000.
Switch for Papa Mike, line number 160, climbing 180.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll follow you, so, or sub, so I can see what kinds of stuff you upload. It's fun. I don't get a lot of chances to, but I enjoy it.
070, United 320 heavy.
Climb and maintain flight level 380. Green Air 18, we are unable, flight level 380. We'll be able to do it in about 300 miles.
I definitely don't have that many.
United 610, contact Raleigh, approach on 124.8.
But I do enjoy it. It's just something fun that I do. Just, well, I don't know. It's just fun. I don't feel bad. I don't 100% know exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm definitely not perfect at IFR flights. I can, at least when it comes to ATC and exactly what to expect and all that, so I'm kind of winging it, no pun intended, at points. Oh, they told me to contact Raleigh approach 124.8, United 610. 124.8. Raleigh approach. Inbound ILS landing runway 5 right, United 610.
United 610, Raleigh approach, good afternoon, Pittsburgh, altimeter 2983. United 610, Raleigh approach, 15 miles from Pesach. Turn right heading 115, descend, and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 5 right approach.
Turn right heading 115. Descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for ILS runway 5 right approach. right.
United 610, Raleigh approach. Okay, proceed direct passage, and you're cleared for the ILS runway 5 right approach.
Proceed direct. Said cleared for the ILS runway 5 right approach. United 610. Kind of feel like there's a little mess up right there. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, so for this ILS approach, a couple things I'm looking at here is these magenta circles. This means I am to the left of the ILS or localizer capture, and I'm ever so slightly above it. So I'm heading in a decent direction, it would seem. And I do want that magenta diamond, magenta being the color, I do want it above. I definitely do want it above. And I do want eventually that to line up, and then we'll go from there.
Skywest 5497, climb and maintain 17,000.
Trying to find the airport right now. I didn't see it. And that's bad, I know Raleigh. I should know where it is and be able to see it. But I do not.
Skywest 5497 up to 17,000.
Whoa, my airspeed's going up.
Speed go 24 heavy, Memphis departure, climb and maintain 12,000.
Go ahead and turn on my localizer button here.
Speed go 24 heavy, direct
So
AR
I feel
approved.
like it does not have me on the best heading at all, because I need to be way more to the right. I'm actually going to override this.
7,000 feet into living to arrival.
Because I am going this way, Raleigh is that way, the runway's this way. I need to be over here.
Descend and maintain 5,000, turn left heading 105 vectors for the ILS runway 30 left approach.
Approach is Victor Tango Alpha, radio check.
Air Canada 769, Toronto approach, descend via lane 3 for the ILS runway 33 left approach.
Come over here and do a right 360 to get back in line with it. It did not vector me in very well at all. I understand that. I'm fortunately off work today.
Skywest 5497, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Contact Tokyo, yeah. Okay. Yeah, right here's the airport. I would have never captured it from this direction. Let me turn off my localizer here, so I don't capture it, because I'd never make that turn.
Maintain 4,000, turn left heading 345, Air Canada 769.
Air France 662, heavy, sorry about that. Turn right heading 160 vectors for the ILS runway 30 left approach. Air France 662, heavy, 8 miles from set post. Turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 30 left approach.
Continue straight for just a little longer, and then I'm going to begin my right. Not really a 360, it's going to be more like a 300.
Tango Oscar Yankee, contact Prague info on 136.275. It's Graph 90 Echo Zulu Sierra, Jacksonville approach. Descend and maintain 5,000, turn right heading 055 vectors for the ILS runway 26 approach.
Descend and maintain 3,000, clear to ILS 32 left approach, Air Canada 769, thank you.
Air France 662, heavy, looks like we're off course. Let's get back on track. Turn right heading 285 vectors for the ILS runway 30 left approach.
American 533, we have the feeling straight discussion of visual approach.
Thank you, not a problem. You as well, and safe flying for the rest of your trips. And we'll catch you next time. For anybody else that's just now joining, I have been using Say Intentions for my air traffic control, and it has unfortunately completely vectored me in wrong to a destination airport, so I'm kind of just fixing it myself. I'm only a few minutes out from being able to capture the localizer and approach and go on in. We're actually getting ready to make a big U-turn here momentarily.
American 533, contact Raleigh Tower on 119.3. Speed go 24 heavy. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
And right heading 75, descend and maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 30 left approach, Air France 662 heavy.
Air France 662, heavy. Looks like we're off course. Let's get back on track. Turn right, heading 295 vectors for the ILS runway 30 left approach. Speed go 24 heavy. Contact Memphis Center on 118.625. Air France 662, heavy, turn right, heading 300 vectors for the ILS runway 30 left approach.
Air Canada 769, contact Toronto Tower on 118.35.
Right, heading 300, vectors for ILS runway 30 left approach.
118.35, Air Canada 769, good day.
And we're getting somewhere now. We're about ready to capture localizer.
Air France 662 heavy is established on the localizer.
Alright, let's get our checklist going here.
ILS runway 30 left approach.
Speed brake armed, auto brake set, altimeter is set.
Cleared ILS runway 30 left approach, Air France 662 heavy.
Oh my gosh, this localizer button can be hard to hit.
Air France 662, heavy, descend and maintain 3,000, turn right, heading 340. Air France 662, heavy, 11 miles from Cento. Maintain heading 295, descend and maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer.
Localizer is captured.
30 left approach. Scrap Zulu Sierra, contact Jacksonville Tower on 118.3.
How long is this runway it's got me landing on? 05 right, is that not the short one?
South on to establish clear for ILS 130 left approach advance 6 heavy.
7,500 feet.
118.3.
That's gonna be fun. Alright, almost ready to capture glide slope. Press my approach button.
Heavy is established on the localizer.
Airplane 662, heavy cleared, ILS, runway 30 left approach.
Cleared ILS 130 left approach, airplane 662 heavy.
Alright, flaps are set.
United 610, contact Raleigh Tower
Checklist
on
done.
119.3.
And glide slope has been captured. It is now all in the hands of the autopilot. Tower on 119.3 for United 613. Raleigh Tower, United 610 on final with established ILS landing, runway 5 right. Raleigh Tower, are you alive?
United 610 Raleigh Tower, wind 028 at 11, runway 5 right, cleared to land.
Runway 5 right, cleared to land, United 610. I'm actually going to turn this to 4 because this is such a short runway.
You will contact departure on 126 flight. Land, runway 30 left, aircraft 662 heavy.
Diamond November 371 Bravo Charlie cleared for takeoff runway 14.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 14, Diamond November 371 Bravo Charlie.
Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray extend upwind I will call your crosswind.
Extending upwind, waiting for your call for crosswind, Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
Alright, autopilot. Don't film me now. FPS is dropping a little. I've been seeing a lot of people who's been having issues with once they're at their destination airport that the FPS has been dropping with the 777 out. I've been having it somewhat as well, to a point.
100.
Alright, here we go.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh crap, get down.
Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray extend upwind I will call your crosswind.
Alright, I'm still full
Extending
autopilot.
upwind, awaiting crosswind call, Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
Only thing I've done is throw reverse thrusters on.
Citation November 433 Mike Whiskey contact ground on frequency 1214. 6.6.
Ooh, this took every bit of the runway.
United 610, Raleigh Tower, welcome to Raleigh. Exit at Gulf if able. Contact ground on 121.7.
Contact ground on 121.7. Thank you much. United 610. And oh shush. Alright. Taxi lights on, landing lights off, flaps up, speed brake retracted, and let's contact ground. Oops, no, 121. Raleigh ground, United 610.
United 610, Raleigh ground, go ahead.
Request taxi to parking, United 610.
United 610, taxi to parking via Golf Hotel.
Taxi to parking via Golf Hotel for United 610.
Bonanza 9452 Juliet, Duchess ground, go ahead. Information Yankee is current.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha, continue taxi hold short of runway 12.
Continuing taxi holding short of runway 12, Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
Duchess ground, Bonanza 52 Juliet with information Yankee at General Aviation Parking, requesting taxi to runway 24 for each departure VFR.
Bonanza 52 Juliet, taxi to runway 24 via Bravo.
Raleigh ground, Catbird 104 Bravo Delta, gate 19er. We are ready to taxi to runway 23 left for departure.
Well, we ended up making it. Just had a couple little issues along the way, nothing with the actual aircraft itself, but with air traffic control, rather.
4 Bravo Delta taxi to runway 23 left via Foxtrot Alpha Bravo. Contact tower on 119.3 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 23 left via Foxtrot Alpha Bravo. We'll contact tower on 119.3 when ready for departure.
Taxi runway 24 via Bravo, Bonanza 52 Juliet.
Background, good evening, Air France. 662 Heavy is ready to taxi to parking.
Air France 662 Heavy Dubai ground, taxi to parking via Kilo 9 or Kilo
Dubai
Zulu
ground,
17.
yeah, that's
Good
not
day.
where I'm at.
San Francisco Brandon 419, ready for taxi. San Francisco Brandon 419, ready for taxi.
United 419, taxi to runway 1 right via Alpha Hotel Bravo Mike.
This airplane would probably never be at this airport.
Parking via Kilo 9, Kilo Zulu
I don't think.
17.
Raleigh ever hits 777s. Could be wrong. I could be wrong now.
1 right via Alpha
I have to look.
Hotel Bravo Mike for United 419.
Touches ground. Texting 1713 Victor.
Alright, all that's
At the Alpha
done.
tie down with information. Victor, request VFR departure to the west and we'll be requesting flight following.
Texan 1713 Victor, Duchess ground. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 2,000 feet. Departure on 132.75. Squawk 2246.
Autopilot should be
VFR at or below 2,000
almost
feet.
done.
Squawk 2246. Departure 132.75. Texan 1713 Victor. Message ground, Texan 1713 Victor, request taxi to the active with information, Victor.
Alright.
Fusion grounder, Canada 769 at gate 137.
And that is our flight.
On block.
I don't know what that is
Terminate
beeping,
clearance.
but
Thank you.
well, thanks for joining me on this pretty fun flight
To the
from
runway 24
Orlando
via
to
Alpha
Raleigh.
1, Texan 13 Victor.
It was a pretty day, and got to meet some pretty cool new friends. Yeah, thanks for joining. Please like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave it in the comment section and I'll get right back with you. I usually respond pretty quick unless I'm asleep. So as always, safe flying and enjoy the rest of your